Tick tock, guys. This is not football, it is a supremacy battle. And let the countdown begin because it's the weekend. We get to watch the Manchester Derby, the first of this season, as Manchester United travels to the Etihad Stadium. Honestly, in the earlier years, Manchester was always red. But in the past 10, thanks to Pep Guardiola, who is still their boss, Manchester, you could say, has been rightfully sky blue, but we are slowly but surely reclaiming our past glory. Guys, who will win this one? There's only one way to find out. For only 39,000 Uganda shillings on DSTV, just pay your subscription, sit back, enjoy the game, enjoy it on the United Hotspot and indeed by your car as and TikTok now as we come live to you with our watch along each and every Manchester United match day. We are live. We will do, of course, on the Ndiba Yokawa sister channel as well. We'll do the watch along of Arsenal and Nottingham because it's the game that brings us back from the international break. Let's also hate watch them and see because we could sneak and take away the title from them, yet they think it's theirs to take this season. You get it? So be easy, trust United. Meanwhile, come and learn how to earn online. Use your time on the internet productively. You, your dad, your son, your daughter, your parents, people are sending their parents and what? People are getting retirement plans because the internet can give you that. Come and learn how you can earn, regardless your age, so long as you have the understanding to use your phone and go online. That's all I need. And I need you for just an hour or for a week for the follow-up if you do study the advanced class. That's the lab. That includes now the AI class. So come join and let's learn how to earn online. Now, what's happening, guys? So ahead of a match like this, I mean, United placed ninth on the pile, number one in shots at goal. Pep Guardiola sit at 13th, and no one is talking about him being sacked. Also, again, points to one thing: United is a bigger club than Manchester City. Period. That's what it shows. It's United is simply a bigger club than Manchester City. That's it. Now, that of course had changed in recent years when City were disturbing United, but let's judge by the last performance, the last game we played at the Etihad Stadium. We beat them. So we need to judge Man United based on their last performance. We beat them in their own den. This again can happen. Now, of course, for this to happen, you want to focus on matchups. When you're playing against a team like City, there are key matchups you need to prepare for because, like any game, any derby, you expect those to come up, those moments to come up. You expect a heated game, heated moments in the game. You want to believe that both players, either sides, know the magnitude of this game. So I think the psyche is going to be there. So it's going to be a war in a way. I saw how Hincapi, the new Arsenal boy, was fighting with McAllister. Their national teams as Ecuador was beating Argentina. And I'm thinking, yeah, this character, this raw football is something we want to say again. I feel I want to see that raw thing. Again, it speaks about the attitude and the character of the players when it comes to this derby. What mindset are they bringing into the game? What mentality are they carrying into the game? Is it a friendly, usual, all Gen Z style of approaching things, all friendly, all friendly? There are no friends in the Manchester derby. There are no friendly games with Manchester. They are not your friends. That is war. That's the attitude you've got to carry onto the pitch. That's what the Gary Neville's would do. He would go face his brother, Phil Neville, at Everton, but he wouldn't look at him and greet him. His blood brother. So that's the attitude. It's not that they hates him, but it's the attitude you're trying to put in you. It's a mentality. And Phil Jones said mentality is everything if you're going to win a derby like that at the Etihad. So I want to see that mentality. And that mentality should drive and again into the matchups is what will be shown in the matchups we expect. Now, I'm thinking that with this Manchester City backline, first of all, they have got a new goalkeeper, Donnarumma, who was just unveiled yesterday. They have got this new goalkeeper who certainly is going to be baptized with fire. Certainly, he's going to be thrown in the deep end. His introduction to the Premier League, however good a goalkeeper Donnarumma is, a Manchester derby for your first game is a hard one. But away from that, honestly, the backline, the central defense partnership of Kusanov and John Stones is growing. It's only growing because I think it looks like their main partnership in the back, City's partnership. John Stones, of course, the experienced guy, the big guy. At times they push him in the middle, but Rodri is there. Certainly, Rodri covers matters in the middle of the park. But I think With the way I saw Brighton stretch Man City for their second goal, how one guy just danced around them to score, and even to build to that pass, how they stretched the centre backs by just a small dinking run on the left, and then they open up, and then a quick pass through the middle. He just stretched them a little, so smart, and created a lot of space. And the guy who went on to score, I think Kruger or something, made no mistake. For me, I think showed that with this dynamism of Embumo and actually Cunha as well, if he started and if he came, because there are people who I still think Man United should still be going all out from the start and stretch a game like that. And of course, if that's the approach, you need Cunha if he's fit, him and Embumo to be the one starting as the two tens. But with even if it's Zach who starts, whichever two tens start, I think the unpredictability and dynamism of our tens, the profiles of all our tens that United has, I think can easily stretch that central defense of John Stones and Kusanov and create opportunities at the goal, and then leave it to Donnarumma to save or for the Man United, whichever forward it will be to be clinical. So I feel like there's an opportunity for Man United to get to Donnarumma, and the more they get to him, I believe the harder it will become for him to keep out so many of the balls because of the occasion. So the pressure will be there. So what Manchester United has got to do is maximize the weak link in that Man City team. For me, can be the central defense. With the dynamism of Man United, they can easily break through it and get to that goalkeeper and trouble him all night. And perhaps then, I would maybe say if Amorim came with the approach of getting off the blocks early in the game and kill it off in the first minutes, the way United it once come from the first whistle, you're intense, you're all over them, to just bombard Donnarumma with balls. He like just be all over him, make him so busy and confuse him. The only thing risk with that approach, which is a good approach, it's a domineering approach, it's an aggressive approach, it's a commanding approach. The only disquiet with it is if it doesn't work, if you do all that and you don't get the goals like Man United has done most of the time, you're going to then subdue naturally, you're going to psychologically fall out, and that will play in the advantage of your opponent. And if it's an opponent like Burnley, if it's an opponent like Fulham, you can survive in the game. If it's Man City, you can be destroyed. That could be a recipe for disaster. So that's my disquiet. The game plan. Do we come all out, get off the blocks and stretch that defense quick and shoot, trouble Donnarumma, and he just confuse him. This is the Premier League, this is the Manchester Derby, feed it. Hoping you will get a goal, you get one past him. When that first goal comes, by the way, United will enjoy this game. City will have a lot of trouble. It could be the most subdued loss that City will endure, because this United ball, this Amorim ball, can kill anyone. It's good. It's too good when it's perfect. And remember, these Man United players should be fit. They don't have so much football to play. They should be fit, even mentally. They should be fit because they know their bodies are not going to be stretched. I hear Man United are contemplating coming up with friendlies around Europe with clubs that are not in the Champions League, but to make up for the lack of European football, they keep themselves busy and playing opposition from Europe. So they select the opposition and start playing games here and there. That's what I heard. Those reports. I hope they go on with them. But either way, if they do or not, regardless whether they do or not, I think for me, this Man United squad should be fit more times than not. They should be physically fit, and they should be able to outrun any opposition. So even if Amorim wants to stick to his intense game against City from the start to end, I think Man United players should be fit enough to outrun Man City players. And the City unit is also not yet intact. So that's an opportunity. I actually feel like Manchester United's progress in terms of understanding how Amorim wants them to play looks as if it's improving faster. It's faster than what Pep and his City lads are planning. I feel like they're taking longer to grasp these things, and Amorim boys are now beginning to figure out the way he wants to play in his 3-4-2-1 system, which some of you are up to now not yet used to. That is going to be the system Man United plays forever going forward, for as long as Amorim is the boss. If some of you still think this guy will wake up and change his system against City, play back four, he will not do it. He will adjust the system within the game. He will not start with a 4-2 whatever formation. It won't happen. So better get used to that and get used to the fact that you can earn online. Understand how the internet pays. It's very easy to earn online. Come learn and earn.